The trial of 11 suspects that were accused of the murder of the Arise News journalist, and that's Somtochukwu Maduagwu, has resumed at the Federal Capital Territory High Court sitting in Abuja after earlier proceedings stalled. The matter was adjourned to Tuesday following the absence of the defendants at the last sitting. The defendants have now been produced in court by officials of the Nigerian Correctional Services. Joining us from the courts, who has been monitoring the proceedings, is our very own Joshua Imarayi, and he joins us live now. Joshua, many thanks for joining us. Still very much fresh in the minds of Nigerians. Walk with me, just walk us through the proceedings for this morning. All defendants are now present, but what happened to their absence just yesterday? Why were they absent?
I am going live at the FCP High Court sitting in Jabi, and at exactly 10:30, the Black Maria van conveying some of these defendants rode into the premises of this court. And as you can see from the pictures, they were all bound in chains and legs to ensure that no one escapes. But one thing that's striking is that, particularly while I was trying to get footage of these individuals when they were being brought to court, one of them threatened to beat me up. You could see how quite aggressive some of these defendants are, and we are expecting that in the coming days the case will be done justice to, and the truth will be unraveled. But beyond that, what we have seen is that yesterday the counsel representing the prosecution actually lamented for the fact that despite hearing notices and the court fixing notices served to all parties involved, the correctional service officials failed to produce a defendant, and they lamented. They, however, adjourned the matter today, which is currently holding. As we speak, the first prosecution witness is actually testifying before the court, and the name of Sunny, who says he resides in number 21 Colorado Street. He is an engineer and is currently giving his testimony to open court. And with the recent development, we see that more witnesses who are lined up to testify in court today will give their testimony to the court. So that is where we are on this case.
And at the moment, what is happening now at the court? Has the trial commenced at this time?
Of course, the trial has commenced in full scale, and all of the witnesses lined up to testify are ready to give their testimony. One of the witnesses, the first one, PW1, who is named Charlie, who says he resides in number 21 Colorado Street, who is an engineer, was a resident of that apartment until that incident made him leave that particular apartment, which he says is around unique apartment in Katafi that led to the deaths of the popular and rights journalist, may also rest in peace. So that is where we are in the case, and the next coming hours, these witnesses will testify to give their own first-hand experiences of the attack that happened on that particular building at that particular day.
All right, Joshua, I must say thank you for that. All eyes are on the courts now to see how the proceedings will commence today. Once again, Joshua Imarayi, thank you. Joshua is our correspondent from the courts there in Abuja.